So I'm currently in that weird funk one gets into after finishing a beloved book series. That is to say, all the songs on my iPod are sad, and the world just feels like a sad place, and there's all of this chocolate that I'm eating. But I'll do my best to give you a book review anyhow. Although the Artemis Fowl books have been around for a while, I didn't get into the series until just last year. Trust me, I'm more ashamed of it than you are. But it quickly became one of my favorite series ever. The series follows young criminal mastermind Artemis Fowl as he tampers with the secrets of the magical world, using his smarts to deal with the consequences along the way. Now, I don't do audiobooks, but if you're into that sort of thing, the Artemis Fowl series is an awesome thing to hear aloud. It's so Irish. I love it. I do. So yeah, if you're into audiobooks, I definitely think this is one you should invest in. Anyway, Artemis Fowl, The Final Guardian, is the final book of an 8-piece series. By this point, Artemis has grown a lot from the devious little boy that we came to know in the first book, but in a good way. One thing I really love about Eoin Colfer is he charted Artemis's character growth phenomenally. As the book series goes on, Artemis's near sociopath tendencies start to chip away, because he seems to learn what genius plus empathy can accomplish in comparison to cold logic alone. But Colfer never lets Artemis lose his devious side. See, this is what makes the books such a winner for me. A criminal mastermind on the side of good. I said Artemis becomes less of a sociopath. I never said he completely crosses from the dark side. And I just love that. The series tackles themes of greed, heroism, trust, good versus evil, all that good stuff. Last Guardian was interesting because I felt like the theme was more like heroism versus self-preservation, responsibility versus logic. Artemis starts to adapt that belief of moral responsibility, that sometimes we need to do things despite what our inner calculations tell us. Sometimes we have that duty because we just do. I know it sounds like I'm delving into what's meant to be a children's series way too deeply, but trust me, read these books. I'm not. You will understand. It was a very satisfying final book, although I'll throw out there that I'm not crazy about the fact that Artemis woke up without a memory. Not cool. Also, authors, can we please get into the habit of having epilogues again? I'm getting sick of this whole what do you think happens next thing. I don't want to guess all the time. I want to know. Another thing I was kind of sad about was there not being a return of certain characters that I really, really love. Like, I had been waiting for certain characters to come back for a long time, and then they didn't, and I was just like, where's this character? I want her back. I mean, you know, those random characters I love. Nobody's specific. Anyway. Although Artemis always has and always will be my favorite character in the series, Foley, Butler, Juliet, and Mulch were awesome in this book. They left a great final stamp on the series, and I can't even begin to tell you how much I'll miss them. Artemis's and Holly's friendship has gone from silly to endearing to just heartbreaking. Near the end, I was just like, why am I crying over a children's book? This happens way too often. Anyway, the plot, the finalization of the novel, the big battle of smarts versus smarts at the Fowl estate. It was so good, I don't want to let it go. Part of me's hoping that Eoin Colfer will pull a Rick Riordan and start up a new series. I mean, we've got Beckett and Miles, they're more than capable of carrying a storyline on their own. But still, if this is the end, I respect Eoin Colfer, because authors get the last say. If he wants to end it here, then it ends here. By the way, congratulations to Eoin Colfer on a complete, wonderful series. Following a character like Artemis Fowl could not have been easy. So yes, read the book. Read the series if you haven't. It's an amazing, amazing series. Prepare to be consumed. 5 stars, Eoin Colfer, you are a genius. A criminal mastermind, one might say. Coincidence? I was not disappointed, the plot was good, the pacing was great, I'm going to miss these characters so much. What do I do with my life? Last thing before I'm done. I've been hearing stuff about an Artemis Fowl movie, a project I wholly approve of. I know Jim Sheridan and Simon Carmody have got their hands on it, and to them I say best of luck. I honestly can't think of a more difficult book-to-movie adaptation to tackle. Still, if this project goes through, I will be one happy little fangirl, because then it means this isn't really goodbye, and I can procrastinate my depression. So yeah, here's what I want to hear from you guys. What was your favorite part of the final Artemis Fowl book? If you haven't gotten there yet, what's your favorite part of the Artemis Fowl series? If you haven't read it yet, get out of here. Go read. What are you doing? So subscribe, comment, thumbs up if you're an Irish criminal mastermind, thumbs down if you're, what was it, Dip and Pip? Pip and Kip. Thumbs down if you're Pip and Kip.